Storytime.
Today's story is Christmas in July. It's by Arthur Yorinks. Emo's French Dry Cleaners. The page is going to cooperate here. Oh, it was beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Snow fell like angels parachuting from heaven. Bells jingled, chestnuts roasted, all was calm, all was bright. Right? Wrong. Where's Donner? Where's Blitzen? Where's my pants? Santa was hysterical. Sydney, head helper, stepped forward. Sir? We have some bad news, he mumbled. The cleaners, lost your pants. What? Santa began to sweat. Not my... Yes, boss, your Christmas pants. Yumpin' Yiminy, cried Santa. But wait, in a penthouse on a chaise, lounging, a rich man, Rich Rump, was spotted wearing Santa's pants. Santa himself went to investigate. Mr. Rump, Santa said, I know we've never met, but I believe you're wearing my pants. Get lost, Rump replied. Yes, but Santa stammered, I need those pants. So, who do you think I am, Rump fumed. Santa Claus? But I'm Santa, said Santa, and those are my pants. You're a bum, Rump yelled, and he swiftly kicked Santa out. Boy, what a temper. He has polka-dotted underwear. All right, come on now. Undaunted, Santa took to the streets. I'll get pants, he declared. He went from store to store, but it was a lost cause. In Macy's, no one even recognized him. Desperate for trousers, Santa stood on a corner calling out to busy pedestrians. Hi, I'm Santa Claus. Got any pants? Immediately, he was arrested for loitering. At his trial, Santa pleaded, I'm innocent. I tell you, I'm Santa. You're Santa? The judge interrupted. Where's your pants? Well, 6 months, the judge snapped. But what about Christmas? Santa cried as he was carried off to the slammer. They carried him off. What about Christmas? It came, but Santa didn't. No presents were piled under trees. Stockings hung by the fire, hung empty, and Santa was sayonara. He's just late, Jimmy McDonald, a father told his daughter. You wait, he'll show up. So they waited. Everybody waited. The whole world waited. Weeks passed, months passed. Everyone sat and waited. Nobody went to school. Nobody went to work. Shops closed. Businesses went bankrupt. I'm telling you, by the time Santa got out of jail, the world was a mess. I bet the kids didn't mind no school.
Right.
And hot. It was July. The pavement was so hot you could fry eggs, bacon, and hash browns on it. That is, if you had any eggs, bacon, or hash browns. Nobody did, not even Rump. Rich Rump, no longer rich, stood on 34th Street trying to sell his pants for a cup of coffee. "Size 67 with cuffs," he announced. Nobody even blinked. But Santa, fresh out of the pokey, staggered toward Rump, and then, from the heat, fainted. "Hey, Tubby," Rump said to Santa, "you need slacks? $2.50. Santa was silent. "Only a quarter," Rump continued, but Santa was out cold. Rump stared at the poor, pantless old man. Gee, the pants go so well with his jacket, he thought, and he wouldn't even need alterations. Rump's icy heart was finally melting. "Here, take my pants, please," Rump offered. Santa opened his eyes and sighed. "Such nice pants." "They're so you," Rump said. Wait a minute. "You're Santa!" A crowd gathered. "It's Santa!" they hollered. "I'm Santa," said Santa. "With pants!" Suddenly, Sydney arrived, and Santa climbed into his sleigh and rode up into the sky. What a wonderful Christmas in July. Yule logs blazed, herald angels sang, and everyone in the world had food to eat, a place to sleep, and a nice pair of pants. The end.
Ta-da!